get into the battle. Ooh, there we go. All right. Hey, and I got this on the right side too. So we've got Kremlin. Let's see. I always start with destroyers. What am I thinking? Oh, hey. This is our first time seeing a Grozovoy in this tournament. Ooh, legendary mod Grozovoy at that. We've got Daring, we've got Shimakaze, regular, we've got legendary Gearing, we've got a legendary Moskva, Salem, and another legendary Moskva. And finally, we've got Kremlin and Republique. Now, I had commented yesterday about Republique on this map, thinking it was kind of odd, but we did see it manage to kind of dominate the area north of Sea Cap, which is the way that they're heading again right now. Over on the Alive and Dry side, we have a Khabarovsk. Second time seeing a Kaba in this tournament so far. Interesting. We've got a Daring. We've got a non-legendary Gearing. Oh my god, there's two Kabas. Interesting, there's another one. And then for cruisers, we've got two Woostas. And then we've got a Moskva legendary. We've got a Kurfürst, also with the legendary module. I like this a lot. Full Mansex Kurfürst, awesome. And then we've got an Ohio, which is a partial, well, not really partial manual build. It's pretty much all into the guns, except for slot 3. Very interesting. All right, well, let's take a look at what the teams are doing. They drop the stuff here and take a look at both teams, as Paid looks to be doing a very A-heavy push with all three of their cruisers and 2 destroyers heading towards Zone Alpha with the Kremlin to back them up. So it's very obvious that C is their kite flank with a single Shimakaze and with a Republique. Daring doing daring things in the middle of the map. Now if you look at And, they are almost kind of mirroring this. They're going heavy A-B side with a small detachment going to the Charlie Cap. Very interesting. Okay. So, we have initial contact here at Alpha as the Kaba gets detected. Shoots at where he thinks the Grozovoy is. Grozovoy is not there. It's a little chunk damage because of that from the Kremlin. But most importantly, the Grozovoy is going to come away with this cap. Over at the B side, we've got a Daring backing his way up into B. As a matter of fact, both Darings are pretty much set to back up into B. Both of the Darings have a radar cruiser to support them. Speaking of which, there's radar number 1. And momentarily, I'm sure that Flat Earth Enthusiast Moskva will be radar number 2. Kaba now setting up to reverse himself into the A cap. Klutz being forced out of the B cap. And we got some pain coming towards Kurfürst. That was a pretty decent hit early on there. What's going on at C? Not too much. Not too much. So where is our first major damage going to be? I think it's going to be the Kaba here. Because he's caught out, he's by himself, he's spotted, and there's nobody else for Paid to shoot at, right? So very interesting to see the Kaba playing this aggressively early on. You can see there's a Gearing and Wooster being smoked up in the corner, with a Gearing and a Salem being smoked up on the opposite side. Captain Obvious's Moskva is in a position to block any attempt to get into A cap. What's going on over at B? Has Flat Earth used his radar yet? No, he has not. Interesting. Kerfurst has his Hydra going. There's some torpedoes coming in on him right now. And he will take one on the face. Forces out the DCP. That's pretty huge. If the Shimakaze can communicate that to his team, hey, the Kerfurst DCP'd, then it's going to be, can we light the Kerfurst again? It's just outside of radar range for Flat Earth. Look at that salvo on the Moscow. Wow. Torp's coming in right now on Captain Obvious's Moskva. He'll be just fine. He's got Hydro up. He's ready to go. And then you can see the Des Moines very smartly playing behind the smoke. Not in it, but behind it. I really like this because it allows for a little bit more flexibility. Salem is right in the smoke. There's the radars going up at B as Klutz is caught out on radar. Klutz says to get out of there. He put himself in a position to not have an easy exit. He's got to turn hard. That'll slow him down. He might even get caught by the island here. And you can see the result of that. Big mistake. It's going to cost him his life right here. We're going to have the first kill of the game. Right there, it goes to Andy. It's a very good execution right there. Basically caught Klutz at just the wrong moment. Klutz wasn't able to respond. Let's take a look at what's going on now. The worst Des Moines in the Worcester has now been detected as the smoke is ending. So that was a big mistake on his part, continuing to fire while the smoke was ending. And the result of that, as you can see, is he just lost a good chunk of his hit points, and that Moskva is still slamming. Not only that, but we've got the border here. Now the border is going to slide him actually possibly into the path of this torpedo. He's all right. Woof. Those torpedoes, by the way, were spotted by the gearing. Whoa! We just missed the Kremlin getting torped by the Kaaba. Wow, look at that. Look at that right there. The Kaaba just went straight through and torped the hell out of him. Amazing. So just like that, A&D up 2 ships. Overpaid. Obviously now they are stepping on all caps. Now, Ilbard is in trouble because he's hydroed, so he can't really get out of there. How's he going to do this? Because he knows where the Moskva is. Yeah, I didn't think he was going to survive there. He kind of painted himself into a corner. Obviously, taking down the Kremlin is a big kill for A&D. Big kill for A&D. Meanwhile, over on the flanks there, Worcester has healed up a bit. And you can see the gearing doing another smoky smoke. But that Ohio, Fazy just walked into A and said, I'll just take this now, thank you. As we see a general push forming on the other side of A&D. Pushing up through C-cap. And now look at this, the Moskva being the farm target. Worcester even trying to arc shells up and over the island, failing unfortunately. Oh, almost hitting. Captain Obvious has nowhere else to go. Look at all of these shells coming in from that Worcester. Look at all those shells coming in. Let me check on something here. Is he running range? No, he's running reload. Wow. He's pretty much at the extreme edge of his firing arc. Now, once Captain Obvious goes down, that will blow a hole up in that flank. As you can see, the gearing for Paid is trying desperately to get back into the A-cap. Very dangerous play, though, because he's crossing right in front of where he knows those torpedoes are going to be heading. Captain Obvious down to 10,000 hit points. He's trying to heal now. He's trying to heal. DCP is down for another 10 seconds. I don't know that he's going to be able to survive this. 2 fires now on Obvious. DCP is going to have to DCP immediately. Try to save the boat. There it is. The problem is he's still lit. He's not going to be able to go dark. And a torpedo is going to finish him right here. No! Oh my god, this guy. Wait, there it goes. There it goes. Des Moines takes him down with a couple shots to the rear deck. Flat Earth Enthusiast being pushed back. The Kerr first. Quite low on health. You know, for all it was worth, we were excited about the fact that he's running the legendary mod, going full secondary, as full as you can go. And we didn't see any secondaries out of him. All he did was got beat up on. He just got shot at and that's it. Being told music is a little bit loud. Sorry about that. I will fix that momentarily. As we might have a torpedo kill here on Wet Dead. Oh, he does take a torpedo. And he's going to flood for a few seconds. No. He's okay. He DCP'd. Yep, it just didn't show. Meanwhile, Kerr first managed to take out the Mosfa. Awesome. And look at these torpedoes here. Oh, Kava takes one on the nose. Mosfa's going to take 2. Catastrophic. That's painful. Absolutely painful. Wow. Mosfa radar is down, so all he can do now is shoot at the repub. You can see the repub is firing HE, just spamming the Moskva. And FaZe just barely dodging those Grozovite torpedoes. However, there's gearing torpedoes coming his way too. I don't think he knows about these. FaZe getting a trying to get a broadside shot on the Republic. Repub sees these shells coming in. And just like that, Mosfa very low at 6k health. Probably going to go out. Grozovoy has managed to take A despite the fact that there's so many more A&D ships over there. There's 5 A&D ships in the area of A, and only 3 have paid, but Grozovoy manages to take him. He's going to pay for it right here, though. Mosfa does go down. There goes the Grozovoy. Torpedoes, Desperation Torps out. Might hit the Ohio. He's going to take 1. And the Wooster took 1 as well. Now, we didn't see the Mosfa get farmed out over here, but we knew that was going to happen, didn't we? And just like that, this game is pretty much all but over. A&D is going to move on, and Paid will join the losers bracket. That being said, we get a little gearing action here. No smokes available for Wet Dead. He is going to go down. Monkey Biz, I mean, he sees an opportunity to take away another ship from the board, right? And that's all he can really do right now. That being said, Woosters, he comes around, he hits his I win button, and win he will. Let's see, can I get... No. Let me just zoom in here. We're going to get ready for our death pick, because as soon as this guy goes, that will pretty much sound the death knell for this battle, unless Jaina goes down here in the daring. Oh, or Worsted! Oh, Monkey Biz getting that kill on the booster. I mean, that's how you do it in competitive. You go down, but you go down swinging, and you take them with you. Fantastic, as now Rotation Addiction coming under threat from the other rooster. Obviously, the Ohio is looking for the salvo too. This will end it right there. Boom. And now we got 30 seconds to go. Is anybody else going to die? Possibly the Shimakaze, but I can't get there in time if he goes down. I don't think so, at least. Let's see. They're both detected. 15 seconds. I'm just going to stay right here. I'm going to stay right here and set up for my death pick. But I'll let you guys see the battle that happens in the distance. Because I don't think anybody's going to die over there. No. And that is Game 3 of Paid versus A&D. The winner is A&D. Nicely done. Paid actors indeed, says Cthulhu. Alright, I'm going to have to change the in-game audio. Can I do it in here? I think I can. Apologies if the music was a little bit too loud, guys. Nobody said anything about that yesterday, but I do appreciate the feedback. It helps a lot. Alright, I'm going to turn it down just for you, K-Bomb.